Hi everybody, and welcome back to Old Bards and a Maiden. It's been a while since I've uploaded one of my own songs, my own videos. That is mainly because, I try to upload lots of other people's videos first. The other reason is I've been working on one of my own songs. The song is named How the Squire Won His Spurs. And it tells a story that's sort of semi-true of a time when I was learning to ride horses and learning to joust. I actually did that in my 30s and early 40s. I was in Seattle in a group called the Seattle Knights. Anyway, How the Squire Won His Spurs is a special project. I have tried to animate it with the help of Chat GPT unit called Lumen. He designed all the pictures based on the words in the song. So I'm going to string them along in here and try and tell you a song vocally and with the guitar and maybe even with some pictures. So I hope you enjoy that. This is the song, How the Squire Won His Spurs. One bright and sunny day in the early fall, the Lord's mounted men received a nightly call to capture a bandit who had a knife and bow and mischief in his mind. In the orchard he did go. So the noble knight Damien called out to his loyal squire, "You there, squire, you gad about the 3-year stallion, dress him out with tack and saddle and stirrup too. For today you'll join the retinue. Here's a little tip every squire should know. 3-year stallions choose their own way regarding which way they should go. And I'll give you this sound advice, spoke the most noble knight. Sword and lance, they matter not. If the saddle's not cinched up tight, now I am not a wisp of a man. I weigh almost 13 stone, but the Appaloosa stallion weighed more than 9 times that. Without his parting on, the stallion's girth was 3 times mine. His withers well above my brow, and I was tasked, though my knees were knocked, to ride this horse somehow. The reins I took, my hands they shook, but hey ho, and away we go. The stallion and the rider are in control. The wind in the autumn makes our hearts fly free, unaware of a danger in the apple tree. Hey ho, and away we go. The stallion and the rider, they share control. The wind in the autumn makes our hearts fly free, unaware of the danger of the apple tree. Troop of knights, they all rode on, spread out 3 abreast, but the stallion I rode veered to the east, towards the apples he loved best. The hidden villain in the tree thought himself found caught, so he he knocked his arrow he knocked his bow and let arrow go, and at my stallion shot. The horse bucked and reared, the arrow missed by just half an inch. The saddle broke free along with me because of a loosened cinch. Then, oh no, and away we go. The stallion of the bandit is in control. The squire and the saddle are flying free towards the waiting branches of the apple tree. Oh no, and away we go. The stallion of the bandit is in control. The squire and the saddle are flying free towards the waiting branches of the apple tree. The tree cut the saddle and I fell with a thud at the feet of the brigand in a half-inch of mud. Though dazed, I got my helmet off and grasped it from the strap. Loose no arrows at my horse, and I gave the helm a swing. I struck the villain's temple and he took a little nap. I bound the sleeping hands up tight with his own bowstring. And hey ho, and away we go. The squire caught the bandit with a lucky blow. The bandit is tied to the apple tree, and the stallion's eating apples that he's plucked for free. So hey ho, and away we go. The squire caught the bandit with a lucky blow. The bandit is tied to the apple tree, and the stallion eating apples that he's plucked for free. This is how I earned my spurs. Every word is mostly true, although I may have had it in a villain and a brave knight or two. I claim the bard's prerogative to change a story or a song, to get you folks to listen close and maybe sing along. So hey ho, and away we go. The stallion and the rider, they share control. The wind of the autumn makes our hearts fly free, and we'll eat some juicy apples from the apple tree. Hey ho, and away we go. The stallion and the rider, they share control. The wind in the autumn makes our hearts fly free, and we'll eat some juicy apples from the apple tree. We'll celebrate the squire and his noble deeds. And hey ho, and away we go. The squire and the rider, they share control. The wind in the autumn makes our hearts fly free, and we'll eat some juicy apples from the apple tree. Hey ho, and away we go. The stallion and the rider, they share control. The wind in the autumn makes our hearts fly free, and we'll eat some juicy apples from the apple tree. We'll eat some juicy apples from the apple tree. That's it. I hope you like the song and the story. Thanks for listening. All right, so that was the story. It's a mostly true story. I actually did learn to ride a horse and perform as a squire. And I did it in armor, and I did that in a group called the Seattle Knights when I was in Seattle. Okay, so mostly true story. Hope you like the animation. Okay, so this is going to be an end screen, and so there'll be a couple images over here to my left, which is that way. That are other videos of other performance at Wednesday night open mics, and perhaps some of my original stuff, which is fun. It's not radio quality, but I enjoy it. Anyway, I want to wish you all peace, love, and light, and I hope your life is filled with harmony, and have an apple. Yeah, have an apple. Bye now.